Well, here we are again. Going to start something new today. Check this out. This is a 1948 Chevrolet Fleetmaster. I traded for this car. Was it last year? Yeah, last year. I traded for it. Come out of the junkyard. Pretty solid old car. I've had it up on the hill, put away. Didn't know whether I wanted to keep it and restore it or sell it or trade it. I'm thinking I'd like to maybe possibly sell or trade this car off for a little truck, or maybe like a 50 model pickup or something like that. 48 through 54 Chevrolet pickup. Car is incredibly solid, actually. It needs some work. As you can tell here, it's a couple of different colors of blue or green, whatever. The inside needs some work. It's got late model seats already in it. Got some living room carpet out of it, and somebody wrapped this thing in, well, it looks like garbage bags. But yeah, that's where we're at. The car is solid though, like I said. It has a 1955 235 inline 6. Now, I did start this motor last November, or November before last. I actually started it, got it running, got it idling. It was smoking a little bit. Probably has stuck rings or bad valve seats or something like that. But with this one, we're not going to go messing with this thing too much until we do compression test and bore scope down in the cylinders. Learned the hard way on that. So I want to do something with this car as far as paint and a little bit interior, but my main goal is to, we want to only throw maybe about $300 to $500 into this car and see what we can do, how good can we make this car look for a very, very small budget of $300 to $500. We want to stay close to 300. We do not want to exceed 500. And when we get to that $300 range, we'll go back and look at it, see what we got, what we still need, or what we want to throw at it. Because obviously, if I want to trade the car, I don't want to throw a bunch of money at it. And I don't want this to be a big long-term project either. So I will show receipts for what I buy for the car, and we're going to only use parts that we have around here, or we can trade for, barter if we need them from other people that I know. I want to only buy minimal new parts. I want to keep this, like I said, to $300 to $500 range, and let's just see what we can do with this old bird. This car, it's not, in my opinion, a desirable car for a lot of people. So as it looks now, to somebody like me and a few others, this is a pretty cool old car, but it's not very appealing. So if I can speak today, we're gonna try to make it appealing. Things like paint and adjusting ride height and stuff like that you can do, because you can see this thing sits high up off the ground. Maybe sinking in the bumpers and polishing this chrome up and doing some painting and detail work under the hood. And the inside, I don't want to get crazy with the inside because I want to get rid of the car or trade it or sell it. So I'm thinking maybe getting this carpet out, maybe put in a piece of black carpet, paint that dash, and make some door panels. We've got some wood over there, we can make some door panels. Maybe pick up some cheap vinyl or something to wrap them in. But the car looks good. I mean, even on the inside, this car looks really good. It just needs a lot of TLC. Now, plexiglass windows. I do have door glass already for this car, so we'll be putting that in. And let's just see what we can do with it. Let's just see how nice, how clean and cool we can make this car on a very small budget and a very short timeline. I don't want to spend months with this. I want to do it pretty quick, kind of get in, get out, and see where it goes from there. Might get into it and want to keep it, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. So today, now that we have it in here, today we'll just kind of start on a simple tear out. We're going to pull the seats out of it. We're going to pull the carpet up and inspect the floor pans and see what we have there, and just kind of clean it up a little bit. And maybe tomorrow push this thing outside and sand it down and get it ready for paint. So come along with us. Let's see what we can get done. Let's see what hopefully what hidden treasures we find up under that carpet. So here we go. Well, I've got the passenger seat out. Bubba's working on the driver's side seat. This car looks like it needs a lot of work, but it really don't. Here in the next few minutes we'll get to see what's hiding up under that carpet. Hopefully nothing, but we'll see. He's got one bolt there that's giving him trouble. I don't know what had an assortment of bolts in this thing. You know how it goes. So yeah, hopefully you can get that bolt out right here in a minute. We'll set that seat out and see what this thing looks like. I mean, just pulling the carpet up over here, oh, that's stuck. Well, okay, something's holding the carpet down. I don't know if it's glue. They've got some kind of screw down in there. We'll find out right here in a minute. But we'll let him get that seat out. Then we'll go from there and see what's holding that carpet down. Hopefully it don't turn into too much of a headache to get that out. You know how this stuff goes. So, alright. Let's get this seat out and then we'll... Surprise, surprise, hidden treasure in the floor pan. Is that piece of metal even connected?
Yeah, it's screwed up at the top. It's got 2 screws holding it in.
Yeah. We've got some more stuff here. I don't know. However, it's
Still soft.
yeah, it's not bad. We will have to.
Right here. Where that transmission tunnel is.
Yeah. Brake pedal runs up through there somewhere. Probably right in that hole around all that seam sealer.
Right here. Or
No,
no, that's where your headlight.
That's the headlights. It actually brake come right up through this hole right here.
That's that starter engager you was talking about, right?
No, it's right there.
Oh.
Right there's the starter. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Few hidden surprises. Nothing. Oh yeah. Well, at least you can't see the ground, so that's a plus. I think we can just reuse this metal that's in the floor. We'll get it cleaned up really good. Put some rust converter on it. We'll have to do something here. Right there. We'll have to patch that in a little bit. Just gonna reuse this metal here. It seems to be fine. It's a little rusty. Ain't got holes eat through it though, so that's a good thing. We'll, get that fixed up and get some paint on. After we get that rust cleaned up and converted, rust converter on it, then we'll paint that floor pan and make it good and strong, and then throw a piece of carpet down. Be fine for old rat rod. So yeah, a few hidden surprises, but nothing major. I'm glad that we didn't pull that carpet up and there'd just be a huge hole like we have seen before.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, Thunderbird was a big huge hole. So yeah. So now I guess we'll start getting that cleaned up and clean off the dash. You can see right here, key switch hanging out of there. I put that in last year when I started this car. So I've got to get it fixed in the dash, and we'll go ahead and pull those old gauges down, get them out of the way, sweep up all of this and clean this out, and maybe screw these garbage hefty bag door panels off of here, get those out of the way, and continue with this tear out, which it's not going to be a huge tear out. Door panels and clean up the floor pan. Yeah, get the dash, a few things off of that dash, and get that dash ready to go do something with it. Well, that's where we're at right now. Excuse me. Man, it's dusty coming out of that car. Dusty, dusty, dusty. Woo! So, yeah. Alright, let me get the floor pan cleaned up, and we'll start disassembling some of that stuff off the dash. See where we go from there. Okay.
We might have to do some
We'll
piecework
have
here.
to do some piecework there. Let me look and see what the passenger side pillar looks like. How it looks compared to that one.
That's the door bottom. Cause I ain't got one.
Yeah, because right here, yeah, I see that door over there.
Yeah.
We'll have to do some patchwork there. Yeah, and over here you can see, yeah, we're going to have to put a patch in on the driver's side right here. And that door bottom over there, this door bottom,
Has it got one too?
it has no door bottom. Well, see, thing about no door bottom is, well, you can't, yeah, water can't sit and rust it out if there ain't nothing there for it to sit on. A little bit of metal work here. It's not drastic, but there is a little bit of metal work to be done. We'll be tackling that in the upcoming weeks, knocking that metal work out. The metal works, you know, that's the easy part. So we'll go from there. Yeah, let's get this floor pan swept out, and then really get some light in there. We can look at it and see where we're at. So yeah, this thing's dusty. This one's gonna kill me, I believe. Shoo! Boy, this thing's dusty. Bubba's screwing off the hefty bag interior. After sweeping out the floor pan, yeah, it needs work. It's not terrible, by no means, but you know, it does need some attention. We want to trade this car off, you know, or potentially sell it. We don't want to, you know, we want it to be right. We want it to be strong. We don't want to do anything shady or anything like that. So we will have to make some attention on that door panel and the floor pan. So yeah, you get that one unscrewed?
Yeah.
Here you go. I'll pop off the things. So I'm going to pop off the door handles on the inside and the window rollers now, so we can see what's hiding behind this. I don't know. Okay. Oh, these things. These things are a headache. Okay, moving on. I couldn't get that one easily. Let's see if I can get this one. This one here. Where's the flashlight?
Over on the table.
Hey, this one don't even have one. See how easy I got that off? It didn't have one. I'm gonna set this over here. So we're gonna reuse all these handles. We're missing one or two, but I have some handles stored back off different things, Chevrolets and stuff. Put that light right here and let's see if I can see. This one has one, but it's not the right size and it's sunk down in the holes. These clips are a real pain in the butt. And if you got one that's sunk that far down the hole, you can't catch it with a tool, then you just have to fight it with a screwdriver. Let's see what these over here look like. That one there. Okay, this one here has, I believe this one has the right size clip on it. If I can get this. No, I don't think that one has it right size on it either. So go grab me a very small flathead screwdriver. These things are a headache. They're a headache on every car I have that has this style of handle, which is about 99% of old cars, antique cars. They're all a fight, every one of them. So we're going to continue the fight and get these off. Hefty bag door panels is a first for me. Hefty bag interior is a first for me. We've seen a lot of old cars. I don't believe we've ever seen anything like what's on this one, have we?
No.
May need a smaller screwdriver than this one. See how clip's sunk up in there?
Yeah.
You can't, the ears, they can't get in there to catch it. Let me try to go. No, because it's all the way in. And it's not catching the clip. Maybe a pick. A smaller, I need a very small flathead and maybe a pick.
Okay.
And I'll move to this back one here and we'll see what we have going on here. This one's sunk too. And this one right here, the spring is locked up on it. Yeah, spring is rusted up on that one. Alright, so we're going to fight these clips for the next, hopefully, few minutes and not an hour, and see if we can't get these door panels off, and then we'll take a look and see what we got. Well, we got lucky. Clips came off pretty easy once we was able to use 4 hands. And right here's what we have for the door panels. Not really bad looking at all. No, actually, pretty impressed. Now, however, we won't reuse the hefty bag door panels. We are going to keep them for a while because they're great for patterns because they're the right size and they work. But as you can see, door panel looks really good. No hidden surprises here, except for this plexiglass window that we're going to replace. Is it car? Oh yeah, it is. Hey, show that right here. It's cardboard. Somebody used some ingenuity, cut up a couple of cardboard boxes. Interesting enough, that's not. Yeah, I mean cardboard. This stuff was close to cardboard anyway. This door panel looks pretty good, or inner door anyway. Looks, you know, decent. No major issues. No major rust up in here either. I love the wooden block right here. We're gonna have to take those out. This car has a lot of good in it. It is. I've seen a lot worse. Now, it's not as good as what the Cadillac was, but it's still a good restorable car. There's not a lot of rust repair work like you find in some of these old cars. So now we're going to move on, and I'm going to have Bubba take out these Go Faster gauges right here. Have him pop those out, get them out of the way. And we're going to take off these wooden, I guess, window guard strips. I don't know. We're going to take those off, get them out of here. And then we're going to go to the WD-40. And we're going to WD-40 up everything in them door panels, the inner workings of the window regulators, the locking mechanisms, the latches. We're going to lube up all these hood springs and bars and get all that. And I believe we'll pretty much call it a day after that. So that's the start of the 48 Fleetmaster makeover project. I'm gonna call it a makeover project because we're not going to do a full-on restoration. This is going to be a rat rod. It's going to be a cool little rat rod. Well, we're going to see how cool we can make it. Not very desirable cars. You don't see a lot of them. You do see their sister cars a lot. The Fleetliner, and them are popular. Is it? No, it's the style side, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's popular in lowrider culture.
Yeah.
You see a lot of the style sides made as old school bombshell lowriders, and they look good. You'll see a few of these Fleetmaster 2-doors and stuff done that way. We have a visor. We have a Fulton visor for this car. We'll put it on there. May even add a spotlight. But we'll see where she goes, because we don't want to get into this thing heavy on money, because right here is the money pit. This one here is where I want to put my money. But you know, this will be a fun project to see how cool we can actually make this car in about a month with, you know, $300 to $500. I'll show my receipts, show you what I bought, and we'll go step by step through this thing over the next, you know, several weeks. I can't say it'll take 4 weeks. It may take longer, but you know, whatever it is, you know, it'll get done. You know, hopefully. I don't want to spend a lot of time. But, you know, there it is. That's what we're going to do. That's where we're going. And we're going to start from here. And you guys like the content, or you like the car, or you like the car and not me, or me and not the car, it don't matter. But stay tuned for more wagon videos. And we haven't forgot about the Bronco. Still hadn't got the motor back from the machine shop. Still waiting on that. So in the meantime, we're going to do some work to this blue car. We're going to do some more stuff to the wagon. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys have a good weekend, and we will catch you next time here in the shop when we are working on this 48.